We were at a different table though. And yeah, he's really bad. So actually, when they moved me from his table, I was kind of angry because he's playing loose and just like calling a lot of hands with basically bad hands and really bad spots, and like limp calling shoves and stuff. So I loved having him at my table. I was just waiting to like get hands to value bet against him, and I never really got any big hands against him. So so it was sad, but now he's back at our table, so that's good. So we just need to pick up some big hands when he limps into the pot, because he'll call like really big raises when with like suited connectors and like small pairs when he's not getting the right price. So, or like, you know, easily dominated hands like ace 10 and stuff like that. So I got a good or a decent sized reshoving stack. Can't. It's a little too big though, and I don't really know how the guy's playing right now since I just got that table, so definitely give it up. Definitely give it up rather than bluff re-raise, which is the only thing I would do with that hand there, is bluff. Same thing here, either bluff re-raise or fold. I'm just gonna fold. So bluff re-raising against a competent late position opener is obviously a reasonable play sometimes. As you can see, he's opened a bunch of pots in a row there. Cut off on the button, cut off and hijack. This one's the least likely of them to be a bluff, but still possible, or to be light, I should say. Nicolak's gonna ship this flop, or virtually ship it. He probably should have shipped pre-flop if that flop hit him at all. Wow. Wow, okay, now it's an easy fold. I wouldn't be surprised if Angus has a really bad hand to be calling with in this position. Interested to see what Diego has. Ace queen, okay. Yeah. L9 shove. What was that, like 14x under the gun with ace queen suited? Pretty standard. L9 called 14x under the gun, open shove with ace jack off from under the gun +1. Well, I would have won that. It would have been somewhat interesting if Angus folded, but I think I still would have folded because my range against his like 14 big blind shove or whatever, and I'm assuming he's reasonably competent. I'm in pretty horrible shape against his range, even if like deuces are in his range also, which they might be. Obviously all the rest of his range is like medium big pairs and ace king, ace queen, ace jack. So yeah, so I would definitely fold the threes there, even if this guy folded. Even though I would have won against both of them. Okay, let's hope Angus doesn't lose his stack, so we'll rate them. Actually, they're both terrible, but I'd rather both of them have stacks that cover me when they're both terrible. It doesn't do me any good to have one terrible player with a huge stack. I'd rather have two terrible players with big stacks. There we go. Oh wow. See, this guy is hyper lag. Maniac. What the fuck are you thinking? Okay, here we're gonna open. Hope the Maniac gives us action. Make a note on him how I played that turn. Okay, Angus won. That's what we want in the pot. Ideally, Okay, well, that's not really ideal because he's probably not 3-betting too light, but with queens we don't really have a choice. His most likely hand's ace, king, 2 jacks, some chance that aces or queens, aces or kings, but basically have to shove and just pray he doesn't have. Okay, thought ace king was his most likely hand. It's a stick flop, obviously, and we're probably gone. Yep, we're gone. Oh no, we're not. Oh my, wow, thick river. That is thick. That was such a dirty flop. Wow. All right. He says F my F in life. That was pretty dirty. I mean, I had the best hand, obviously, pre-flop when all the money went in. I was slight favorite, but after that flop, it's just kind of dirty. Turns out he's actually a big losing player, so I'll make a note on him. I thought his 3-bet size was a little big. His 3-bet size was a little big for aces or kings. It looked more like ace king to me. Obviously, it could still be aces or kings. I'm not saying he never has aces or kings there, but I was with queens and the stack sizes we had. It didn't really matter. I'm never folding. But I was a little more confident there than I would be sometimes. So L9 facing middle position, open, 3-bet, ace king suited on the button, 3x, the open, call, jam. Wow. Please, Angus, get there, Angus. Flush draw. Damn, you're drawing dead, Angus. That sucked. I'm pretty sure C. Walsh is not very good either, but again, well, he is actually pretty good. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. Angus had a big stack that whole time. Finally spewed it off to someone else. Bad beat for us. Oh, bad beat for us. Okay, we're less than 100 from the money now. And yeah, doing pretty well. Won a flip, that's always nice. Winning flips and such. This is interesting. He's got a 20 big blind stack. Okay, he just completed. With these stack depths, I almost always check this hand here. It's a decent spot to pick it up. I'm going to try. Okay, if he put any more chips in there, I was just going to give up. This is a very dry board, not too draw heavy, so if he did call, it's likely he had a 9 or something like that, and probably wasn't going to fold it very easily. Got to pick up those small pots, obviously. Important in tournament poker. Let's see. Excuse me. 4 deuce off. Just fold this. Even though this guy's been playing 0% of his hands, and the big blind's playing reasonably tight also. So it's not a horrible steal spot. I think this guy knows it's a pretty good steal spot, which means it's a decent 3-betting spot for me as a bluff. Not gonna do it right there, but definitely gonna play some pots with this guy here. He's opening a lot of hands in late position. Definitely I'll open this if it folds to me. I'm just gonna fold. Reason I folded there was, well, I mean, I don't have that good of a hand anyways, but the reason I did was I like it better when these 2 tight players are in the blind to either flat this guy or 3-bet him. With Larafim in the blinds, I don't want to flat because he's going to over